Here we are with the manager of Giovani Segura, Richard Mota. Tell me, Richard, about a week away from the fight, how is Giovani looking?
Giovani, I think he had an excellent camp, injury-free, great sparring. We came here, I believe, with the perfect time to get good climate and get a weather to the weather here and the time. We're already in motion. We're 100%. Giovani had a great camp. He feels great. Weight is great. There's no excuses. I think Giovani has the right state of mind, and he knows he has to give a great performance. We're in Viloria's hometown, but I don't think that bothers Giovani that much.
Talk to me about Giovani, his mindset, because he's coming to his opponent's hometown, what it functionally will be his opponent's hometown, and he's got a challenge for your opponent's title. How does that affect him?
You know what? I believe that it's all in the state of mind of the fighter. Every fighter is different. For Giovani, he lives for this moment. He really does. He can't wait for the fight. You know, he's not new to this. He went to Ivan Calderon's home in Puerto Rico, where it was a sold-out crowd, everybody against him. Undefeated fighter, you know. I think after Calderon, when he took the fight, he didn't have no doubt. A lot of people didn't believe in him. This is another instance. You know, he has to come in here, and like Giovani says, you know, it doesn't matter where the fight's at. You know, at the end of the day, it's one ring, and it's just me and him. It could be in Mexico, Philippines, in the U.S., wherever it makes him feel better. He's the champ. We're coming here, and he doesn't. He's thrilled about it.
Tell me about weight. We all know he's a very big fighter for his size. Tell me about how far off do you think he is on weight?
You know, he's about maybe, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's about four pounds over. He's eating great right here. The food is, we have a restaurant we go to and eat after this and eat. He eats a fish soup with vegetables. He likes it. He's eating, drinking. He's not dehydrated.
So that's the soup with the fish.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the little pan. Yeah, that's what the people here are great. He likes it a lot. Like I told you, he's not nervous. This is where Giovani, you know, he wants to be regarded as one of the best fighters and the best fighter right now in the smaller weight classes. So, and this is just another instance to prove that he's the best fighter in the smaller weight classes.
Now, when Giovani fights in America, obviously he can't have Capetillo in his corner. Here he can. How big of an advantage do you feel that would be right now since he can use him in the corner?
Well, I mean, you know, it's always great, you know, to have your coach in the corner, you know. I mean, of course, he's going to feel a lot better. But he went to, this is even a bigger advantage. He went to Calderon and he couldn't work the corner, the first fight, and you all know what happened there. And they made all kinds of, they made a lot of drama for us trying to make it tough out there. You know, it wasn't like here, he didn't. You know, at the end of the day, like Giovani, they tried to play all these psychological games, and it didn't work. He knocked them out. The rematch came, and it was even faster. Well, he feels good, you know, that his coach is going to be with us. And if it's not, you know, I think that you don't win fights, you know, I mean, if you're not in shape, if you don't train, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your coach says. If you're not ready, I mean, you could have Freddie Roach, you're not going to win.
Talk to me about Segura and Viloria. Obviously, they're familiar with each other. You know, they trained together before. They were sparring partners. Were you there for any of that?
Yeah, I was there. As a matter of fact, we helped Viloria maybe like the 2 weeks before when Giovani was still, I believe, an 8-round fighter, moving up to 10 rounds. Viloria was going for his world title fight, where at that time he was trained by Freddie Roach. And he fought Eric Ortiz, which he beat in the first round, you know. They spar, they know each other very good. I think Viloria knows what he's in for. I think he knows the kind of fighter. If he thinks that what he said about the gym, I mean, I like Viloria, he's a great guy, but I mean, it's a fight, you know. Giovani we want what he has, and you know, and when there's a fight, you know, after the fight we can be friends again. But during now, it's business.
How do those sparring sessions go?
You know, I think Giovani got the better of it by far. Giovani got the better of it. And that's how I feel about it. I mean, he said that they were gym wars. I don't really regard them gym wars, but we'll find out next week, right?
What intangibles and what tangibles do you feel give your guy the benefit here?
Well, I think, you know, like they've been sparred before, right? I think that Giovani has a psychological step on him because I think that Viloria knows what he's in for, you know? This is a mandatory fight. You know, but it could work both ways, you know? If Segura, you know, which he didn't, if he goes in there like, oh, I beat him up in sparring, you know, it's going to be an easy fight for me, then you have the wrong state of mind. That's for Giovani. You know, I think that we have the upper hand just, you know, from the sparring, and he had a great camp. He didn't go, he's not overconfident. You know, he knows what he has to do, take one round at a time, and he's got the race side of mind, and he's in tremendous shape. So, I mean, there's no excuses, you know. I know